All Powerups is a category extension where the runner gets every power-up as fast as possible. This run has become more optimized over time and has had big time cuts in its history. For our first run we have DCA with a 740 on June 2nd of 2019. At the start of 1-1, DCA grabbed the mushroom from the block up here. You might be thinking that this is slower than the checkpoint, and you would be correct. But for this category, grabbing mushroom from the checkpoint does not count as using the power-up. DCA went through 1-2 and 1-3 as he would in any percent run, and entered the Vault 5 cannon. He entered 5-1 and had a relatively clean stage. After this level, he ran into the piranha plant and beat it. Next, he entered 5-3 and died at the beginning to move to vines. After this, he went to the Vault 5 mushroom house and collected an ice flower, fire flower, mini mushroom and a penguin suit. That was a pretty slow mushroom house, as DCA checked what pattern it was and then got the power-ups. After equipping all these power-ups, DCA ended the run with a 740. This run was beaten the very next day by the Coding boy. Coding got a 729. But how was this possible? Well, a lot of time save came from the mushroom house. Coding still checked what pattern it was, but he also got the tiles much faster. He also saved a little more time by dying in 5-1 after the first completion and then fighting the piranha plant. This run stood for a long time. Nearly 2 years later, someone broke the record. Curran Joseph broke the record on May 8th of 2021. He got a 726. This run saved time again by a cleaner mushroom house than the previous record. Also, Curran picked up Ice Flower when he died in 5-1, so he wouldn't have to get it in the mushroom house. This run was starting to get more clean. 9 days later, on May 17th of 2021, Curran got a 720. How did he take so much time after the new record? Let's take a look. Curran had a similar run to before, being slightly ahead into the piranha fight. He had a good 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 and 5-1. He lost a little in the piranha fight, but was still ahead. But in the mushroom house, Curran executed it without any hesitation. This saved over 5 seconds over the previous record. Yet another record from better mushroom house optimization. Again, this category would go through a dry spell, but over a year later, on June 18, 2022, Cad225 got a 719. This run was behind out of 5-1, but made up time with a faster piranha. It was barely ahead into mushroom house, but Cad got a much faster mushroom house pattern. This was enough to get him a new second barrier. A few months passed. Then we reached November 12, 2022. Our first record on this day was set by Big Cheese. He got a 716. This record didn't really have any new strats, just had cleaner movement and execution everywhere.
716, I think. Yes!
But this record wouldn't stand for long. 4 hours later, Walter got a 714. This run utilized a new strat in 5-1. If you grab Ice Flower at the beginning of 5-1 first time, it has been known to be faster because you don't have to pick it up the second time and doesn't lose much to Propeller 5-1. But on this day, Walter found it that if you freeze the piranha plant, jump and freeze this one, get hit, then you can exit the level with Small Mario. This takes a bit of time loss in 5-1, but you get a lot of time save in 5-1 death because you can't die to the first piranha. Walter's run didn't get hit by the spiky wall, so he had to do a turn back. This run had a small mess up in Mushroom House, but still ended with a 740. It was already crazy that there were 2 records within 4 hours. But less than 2 hours later, an old record holder came back. Cad225 got a 711. This run made it to 5-1 on pace, and then Cad got the new Ice Flower strat, as well as saving the time back from the missed punch in 5 Mushroom House. Cad managed to pull off the 711. The 7-0X run could happen with better Goomba position and fractions of a second here and there, but it will be hard. Thanks for watching.